All right, so we're going to go over this one. It's the longest happy string, 1405 on LeetCode. So this one is one of the featured ones now right now, so I thought I'd do it. So basically a string is called happy if it satisfies the following conditions, A, B, and C, and you can't put 3 of the letters in a row. So you're trying to make a string with the letters that it gives you, but you can't put 3 of them in a row, and you're trying to find out what the longest answer would be. So yeah. So to do this, we're going to use a heap. I'm using this heap queue library in order to do that. So basically, like, the concept of a heap is that it's going to be like you're going to have like these 3 different piles all in like one heap, and you can basically take like the max one and like put it like you could pull like the max one and then put it back, and then change the values of like how much is in it. So it's just like if you're trying to make like a sandwich and have lettuce, tomato, meat, you don't want too many of them in a row. You just want to be able to take the one that has the most and then skip it, put other ones in throughout it, so that way there's not too many things in a row, essentially. So we're going to basically initialize this heap right here, and this would just take a while, so I just already did it. But then we're going to add all the values to the heap. We're going to push them all to it, and then we're going to make the result array. So this is what we're going to return in the end. And basically, we're going to run a while loop that runs through, until it's completed. We want to keep going. And then, if it's, short, then we want to break it early. So we're going to be we pop off the top item. So whichever letter has the most, that's the one we're going to pull, because that's the one we're going to look at and see if it'll work. So if the length of result is greater than or equal to 2, okay, yeah, so basically if there's at least 2 items in it, so because if it's only one, if it's 0 or 1 item, we can put anything after, because there hasn't been 2 in a row yet. We also got to make sure that it's not the same as the last 2. So result -1 equals result -2 equals char 1. Okay. So basically we're going back and we're checking, okay, well, is the last one we did, if we're trying to put an A, if char 1 is A, be okay, is the last one A, is the one before that A, then, and is that also the one we're trying to do, and there's at least 2, yeah, then we do step 8. Ooh. So we just check to make sure that there is something in the max heap, and if there's not, we break, and then since we can't use char 1, okay. All right. So yeah. So let's say. So this is basically being okay, if we can't use it, then we need to pop the next one in line, which is going to be char 2. So this one, and so that's what we're going to do, and then I guess I have it up here. So we're going to do results. We're going to add the other char to the other character to the result, and then we're basically going to do count plus equal 1. Yeah, so essentially we have this count, and we did a negative up here, so basically this is 7, we have it at -1, so we add 1 to count, so it would be -6, so by the time it gets to 0, so if count 2 equals 0, wait, does not equal 0, then we want to push it back to the heap. I'll just steal one of these. What we're going to do, count 2, char 2. Okay. And then we're going to want to do the same thing to the first character. So we pop that one from the heap. We popped that one from the heap up here, but then we realized we couldn't use it, so it's still out of the heap. We need to put it back in. So that's what we do with this one. Character 1. All right. And then then we want to do char 1 plus equal to, wait, no, my bad. Sorry. Result plus equal to char 1, count 1. Plus equal 1, and then if count1 does not equal 0, then we're going to use the same command, push it back to the heap, and then return result. All right, yeah. Well, let me know if you have any questions, because I'd love to answer them.